YouTube, what it do? Like, I'm gonna have to come up with an intro or something because I always just come to y'all with the same intro. Like, but that's just me. Like, what's up? What's up? Like, what y'all doing? Well, y'all lit. This whole corona stuff got us in the house. So I'm just gonna do my best to try to keep coming to y'all with new content. Like, this is the time, if you're a YouTuber, like, this is the time to get out here and like really, well, not get out here because you don't want to do too much of that outdoor stuff, but this is the time to like come up with new content, come up with new video ideas, everything. Like, this is the time. Like, the time is now. Everybody's in the house. You can get your views up. Even people with like online like, if you sell stuff, like, this is the time to put your greatest content out. People are paying attention. So like, use this virus like to think about the positives of it and get out here. I keep saying get out here. Please don't get out here. But to just, brainstorm and get on YouTube. So I'm coming on here today to talk to y'all. I did like a little question thing on Instagram. So I'm just gonna answer some of those with y'all. I hate when I ask questions ask for people to ask me questions on Instagram, because it just turns to like a whole different thing. And I really just want to be on the surface with y'all. Like, people asking when can they get to know me? Can I be your baby or your boyfriend? Like, people asking stuff that I specifically said, let's not be weird and let's not be lame. And people still came in my inbox with the BS, but whatever. So once again, we're not gonna concentrate on the negative. We're gonna go ahead and move it on over here with the positive stuff. So we just gonna jump right in. So the first question that I received was, what is my goal for this year without thinking about coronavirus? So my goal for this year was to start my dream career and to focus on just really getting my life together, which meant, saving, working on my credit score, really just focusing on me, honestly, like getting all of my ducks in a row. Before this year, like, my main goal was to, well, not main goal, but like one of a really important goal was for me to get my life in order so that I could, focus on me, my companion. Like, not necessarily, getting out here just looking for somebody or anything like that, but it was more so like just trying to get it together to where if I met my husband tomorrow, I'd be ready for him, that type of things. But once I found out that I got the job, got the career that I wanted, it's just like, do I really want to start new with somebody and I'm not really gonna have that time to build with them? Which, I mean, you can build on the phone, on FaceTime, whatever, but I'm a in-person interaction type person. But just to answer the question, my goal for this year was to start my career, is to start my career and to focus on building my credit. Like, those are the main two things. Next question, have you ever cheated on a dude with his friend? No. Back in high school, I was kind of like dating this guy, and we kind of, in high school, you're not really dating. You kind of just like talking. Well, me, I'm not gonna speak for everybody else, but talking. And his friend was like trying to talk to me too, but at this time, like, I wasn't close with either one of them. So I really kind of was just like playing both sides. But no, I've never cheated on a dude with his friend. Next question, most embarrassing moment you will never forget. Most embarrassing moment that I will never forget. I actually have a few. One that's right now just at the top of my head was I had a boyfriend in college. I had a boyfriend in college, of course, this same boyfriend from high school. He was really insecure. He was really insecure. Like, shit is really crazy. But we had been through some things, so we both kind of was just whatever. So whatever. Okay, had a boyfriend in college. This particular day he was on campus with me. He needed to print out some papers. This is the only reason why he was on campus with me. Like, I'm not that girl, but whatever. So he was on campus with me to go print out some papers in the library. So go to the library, we print the papers out, we getting ready to leave. So as we're leaving out of the library, this guy, which he is fine, I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. And we used to flirt like here and there, but whatever. So this guy, he's walking up the steps to the library as me and my boyfriend walking down. So he speak, I speak, he give me like a little side hug, whatever. Y'all, that turned into like World War III. Like, when I hugged him, my boyfriend, he said something, but it was just like so embarrassing because like, once again, the guy is like right there. Of course, he's walking into the library at this point, but he could still hear, like, my boyfriend just started going off loud, whatever. It's people walking by the library. Like, we walked, like, this whole situation turned into a huge altercation, which I'm not gonna like really get into that. But like, it was just like super embarrassing. Like, I got other more embarrassing moments, but I'm gonna leave that where it's at. So that's one moment that I'll never forget. Like, stupid. Next question was fave movie at the moment. Do I have a favorite movie at the moment or favorite show? I don't really watch too much TV. The most I watch is probably YouTube, and it's the 85 South show. Like, favorite. Like, at the moment, that is definitely my favorite. Anything DC related, DC Young Fly related, anything Carlos Miller related, like, I'm in. I don't really too much care about Chico Bean, but Carlos and DC Young Fly, I'm tuned in. Is there a moment, this is the next question, is there a moment from college you want to relive? Is there a moment from college that I want to relive? To be honest with y'all, my college years, they were okay. I didn't have like those college years where you like really lived and you partied a lot and you made a lot of friends and you just did the most. Like, I didn't have that type of college years. Yeah, I went out here and there. Yeah, I did meet some people, but it wasn't like no crazy times that I had. The only time I really like super enjoyed college was my last year, and I dropped out of college that year. Like, that's where I met like some of my best friends that I have now. And that's when we like really lived our life, and you could see because I dropped out of school then. But that's when I noticed like school was kind of just like I was only doing it for my parents. Like, that's when I realized that it wasn't anything that I wanted to do. And it had nothing to do with the partying or whatever. But that's like really when I kind of came to grips of, this is not what you want to do. Like, girl, stop playing. You done collected all of this debt. Like, stop playing. Which I should have stayed, probably, because I would have graduated like the next year. But and I had collected all of that debt. Like, girl, that's the least you could have did, was got a degree out of it. But whatever. It just wasn't for me. So just to answer the question, is there a moment from college that I would want to relive? No. Next question is number one comfort food. Anything smothered, anything baked. Like, when I say smothered, like some smothered pork chops, or you know, like the beef patties and rice or mashed potatoes, however you eat it. It's like some stuff with gravy. Like that's comfort food. I can say that. Let's just say that. Number one comfort food is gravy. Anything with gravy on it. Like I can go to Waffle House and get a hash brown bowl, put the gravy on top. Smothered pork chops, that's with gravy. The beef patties with the rice, that's with gravy. You know, anything that's like fattening is my comfort food. Somebody asked who bought me these necklaces. So this one, my parents got this for me like three years ago. 2 years ago. I think it's like 3 years ago, I want to say. And then this one, which is like an open heart necklace. My best friend got me this. We're gonna keep it at that. But yeah, next question. And the last question, last but certainly not least. I cracked myself up. Last question, advice on starting YouTube, which is an amazing question because hi guys. But okay, so number one, well not number one, but just some advice on starting YouTube is go, start. No matter where you at, start. Me, when I started YouTube, my thing was, oh, I don't have a camera. I don't have any lights. I don't have any backdrops. Like, what am I going to talk about on YouTube? Like, I had all of these excuses. And one day I was just like, I'm just going to start. Like, a lot of people that have become famous off YouTube or like have made millions off YouTube didn't have everything, didn't have the most. If you really go back to like a lot of the YouTubers, they started on their phones, and back then, you know, camera phones was trash, but they started on their phones. They didn't have all the ring lights and all the photography lights and stuff like that. Like they didn't have all of that. They just started. So that would be my number one advice, is to just start with what you have. Eventually you'll get to where you want to be to get everything else that you want. Other advice on starting YouTube is kind of know what you want to do on YouTube. Like for me, I knew that I wanted to like talk. That was the only thing. Like when I started YouTube, I'm like, well, before I started YouTube, when I was thinking of starting YouTube, I was just like, I like to talk to people. Of course, you know, you got to kind of break the barrier for me to like really let you know some stuff like in person, but like in front of a camera, it's my calling. Like I love being in front of the camera doing whatever. So just figure out your niche, like figure out what it is that you really want to do on YouTube, something that eventually you'll profit off of, something that is like your passion, something that's gonna make you continue to drop content all the time. So yeah, just find the area that you want. But so, and I would say like those are the main two things on starting YouTube. Like my advice on starting YouTube is to start with what you have and know what you want to do on YouTube. But those were some great questions. I really appreciated those that stuck with the common sense thoughts on what Sierra was asking y'all when I put up the ask me any questions type stuff. Like, I really appreciate y'all asking me some good stuff and not none of that fugazi stuff. But anywho, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure, you know, y'all continue to just rock with me. You know, just rock. And no, yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I do have my IG link below, so you know, go follow me, go see what I be doing on the daily on the IG, which is _ Sierra B. But it'll be in the description below. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.